Gotcha. How you doing? My name is Shannon Brown. I'm a first-year master's student majoring in computer science with a concentration in artificial intelligence. I'm from Albany, Georgia, and I'm a spring 2014 initiate into the New Alpha chapter of Kappa Kappa Psi, and I play the Euphonium.
Why did you choose A&T?
So I chose A&T because I wanted to get more mastery, no pun intended, on my computer science degree. And so I felt that there was an importance to pick a HBCU to go to because HBCUs don't get enough recognition for the greatness that they put out. So I felt like North Carolina A&T was the best place for me to go since they're #1 in putting out black engineers. And since I'm a black engineer, I felt like this was the best place to go.
Beautiful student center. Right. People trying to eat at a caf. So fun fact, don't go to this caf. Go to the old caf because that's where all the food at and more seats in there. So I'm about to grab my eat and I'll catch y'all when I go to my first class.
What benefits have you gained so far from the engineering department?
Oh, the benefits I gained so far have been in abundance, I should say. Grades are looking really good because of the support that the staff gives you in our computer science department. And also we have the largest career fair that goes on here in the fall, and I was able to get 2 internship offers with that while, of course, being in a band, even though that's a lot of work. But they give me a lot of support in both my career and both in my education.
So you walk into my 12 o'clock class, so information security, and this class we learn a lot about how to keep your personal data private. It's pretty cool. I'm actually exempt from the final in this class because I got an A. Shout out to me for being me. But so I actually don't have to go to this lecture, but I want to go because it's his last lecture ever because my professor's retiring. So, and he's a pretty cool guy, so why not go?
How do you balance school, band, and everything else?
Great question. Planner. Every morning I wake up and I have a daily meeting with myself and tell myself what's the most important things I need to get done. And I go in and put that in my planner and I make sure I hit all of my spots. And I try to get as much work done on the front end as I can so that once I get the band and everything else, it just runs smoothly.
Why did you choose to participate in the band as a graduate student?
So a lot of people when they're growing up, they have a dream of, some people want to be basketball players, some people want to, be a rapper. Me, I wanted to be in a band. And so at my previous institution, the band program wasn't the best fit of what I thought, but North Carolina A&T had everything that I dreamed about wanting to be in. And so being a grad student and doing it, I'm just living my dreams right now.
What are some of the similarities and differences between your undergraduate band experience and the BGMM?
Okay, so some of the similarities would be attention to detail in the way that we play. Back at my old institution, they focused a lot on the style of play, making sure that you play within the character of the song. And we do the same thing here at A&T. Some of the differences would be definitely the intensity. back at my old institution, I felt that I could just come into a band and just, go with the motion, just go with the flow. But here I have to be very focused on being consistent, being very focused on doing the right thing every time. That's what my section leader preaches all the time, doing the right thing the first time, every time.
So God is good. 2 o'clock, got out early. And my homework that was due today got extended to Friday. So that's good. Wonderful, blessed. So now I'm about to meet with my advisor to talk about my research. And basically what I am researching is traffic sign detection and self-driving cars. So we use machine learning algorithms, and we use these algorithms to see, like, is it a stop sign? Is it a green light that says go? And so then with that, the software will tell the car if it's like stop or go. So we're about to talk about that real quick. Hopefully I don't get chewed out too bad, but we'll see.
Initially, you didn't reveal that you were a member of Kappa Kappa Psi. Why not?
So I didn't want to reveal that I was a member of Kappa Kappa Psi because I felt that, being my first year in the band, I wanted to have the same experience as the rest of my brothers and sisters. And I just felt like I didn't want them to feel like I was above them in any sort of type of way. I wanted them to look at me the same way as they would be looked at. And I wanted all the older members of the band to look at me the same way as well.
So it's almost 4 o'clock. This is my sacred time of the day. Practice starts at 5. But we report at 4:45. So I use this time to plan what I'm going to do after practice. Because I think it's like reading and studying and preparing for the next day, and also the following days after. Being a grad student, you do a lot. So I really like to meticulously plan out time. Also using my time to meditate and pray, because especially since I've been up since 8 p.m., I'm running a little low on energy now. So after I meditate and I pray, get my positive energy back, feel more energized, so the band practice actually ready to dance and go work. So we had my favorite part of the day, band practice. Gotta put in some work. My boy Raheem
Shannon.
got the grad school bus.
Hey, look, grad school bros, we in here. Don't let nobody ever tell you that you can't march in boy grad school and still make great grades. Cause this man is doing it.
Thanks. He doing it better though. He about to be out of
This
this.
is the GOAT. The GOAT right here. I'm telling you.
Hey man, trying to be like you, man.
As a member of Kappa Kappa Psi and a graduate student, how was it being in a new role and learning new things?
So I feel like it was just like being initiated all over again. You have to learn the role of how things go. You don't want to come in and just talk too much. You want to sit back and you want to observe and learn how things go. And so coming here, I was able to take that role of observing and seeing how things go. And I feel like, I'm gaining more of a feel of how this band works.
Crucial U18. Crucial U18 this thing.
Being the eldest member in the section, how was it connecting with the younger students?
It's fun, I'll say that. So a lot of times I get to see a lot of mistakes before they're made with some of my brothers and sisters, and I get to kind of like coach them through certain things. And a lot of times they teach me a lot of new things too, because we have a very talented freshman class here, very talented. And it's also really fun because I get a lot of old man jokes. Like the first day I came in, they asked me, "Oh, do you have a wife and kids at home?" And the best one I heard was like, "Hey, I'm trying to get a car. Can you like help me sign my lease and whatever?" So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It is kind of funny.
It's gotta be da 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 da. In, 2, and ready, and go, and.
Seeing the BGMM from a distance during various performances in Atlanta, what's the feeling like now that you're a member?
It's a little surreal, I guess. I mean, I guess that's kind of cheesy to say, but you know, watching the band, you get to see the finished product. But being in the band now, you get to have a greater appreciation for what I saw in the past. See the hard work that goes in, see the countless hours that go in and day out to get to that finished product.
Okay. Last question. What do you want your legacy to be as a member of the BGMM?
I want my legacy to be someone who came in and was about their business, both on the field and off the field. Somebody who had fun while they were in the band, but somebody who also took on this band program in a humble manner. Somebody who didn't feel like they were above anybody else. Somebody who wanted to both support themselves and support others and just be the model bandsman in this band.